Okay, this is a quick update on net zero in this country. In Britannia, we are having a number of U-turns by the government. We don't even know exactly when they want to meet their net zero targets. Are they actually going to be destroying our lives? Probably, yeah. Raising taxes and restricting our everyday lives. But there are also, in this new energy bill that we reported on this channel, that is going through Parliament, it's going to be passed and it's going to be implemented. It's very dangerous because not only they're going to send you to jail if you oppose net zero, if you don't obey. The concern that we have is about these smart meters that are going to be replacing the old school meters, right? And they want to decarbonize the whole country and the economy. And they want to change everything, change your cars, change your gas boilers and everything else, right? But by force and by taking your money. They're not even helping you. They will take your money and they will force you, they will send you to jail. But this update in this video is about getting the police or the net zero police to use force, but reasonable force, to enter your house without permission and force you to change your ways. This is disgusting. First things first, the energy bill, look at the title. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to read it. This whole thing is the title of the bill. Make provision about energy production and security and the regulation of the energy market, including provision about the licensing of carbon dioxide transport and storage, about commercial arrangements for carbon capture and storage, and for hydrogen production and transportation, about new technology, including low carbon heat schemes and hydrogen grid trials, about the independent system operator and planner, about gas and electricity industry codes, about financial support for persons carrying on energy incentive activities, about heat networks, about energy smart appliances and load control, about the energy performance of premises, about energy savings opportunities schemes, about the resilience of the core fuel sector, about offshore energy production, including environmental protection, licensing and decommissioning, about the civil nuclear sector, including the civil nuclear constabulary and pensions and for connected purposes. This was the title of the bill. Sorry, I had to give you a headache. But the reason I read that is because the whole bill is full of jargon. It's full of nonsense, like 400 odd pages. But I had to read it so you don't have to suffer. And I discovered this part, 237, enforcement. You got point 1, point 2, and then subsections C and D. Requiring persons to supply evidence of their compliance to enforcement authorities. And then D, conferring powers of entry, including by reasonable force. But you also have the next section, which says conferring powers of inspection, search, and seizure. Okay. So you're gonna give powers to bureaucrats, politicians, and the police and the authorities to come to people's houses, knock it down, get into the house, force them to seize their old meters and old gas boilers or whatever they have, force them to change, and then charge them more money. And if they don't obey, they will be charged, £15,000 bill or fine. And if they don't pay that, then they will go to jail for up to 1 year. And you want me to believe we're still living in a liberal democracy? Where is the scrutiny you need from Parliament when you have so many members of Parliament either blindly voting yes because they're afraid that they're going to be called anti-climate, anti-net zero people, or the rest of them who abstained the other night? Where were they? I read you the list of those who voted no. People like Sir Ian Duncan Smith and Jacob Rees-Mogg and a couple of others, Desmond Swayne and Andrew Bridgen. Where are the others? What happened to the rest of them? Those who were claiming to be reasonable, conservative-minded people. Anyway, we'll keep you guys posted. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.